Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Marcel Abels, and I'll be your MC for today's event. On behalf of the organizing department, the International Tourism and Hospitality Management, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the 2025 I-Shou Graduation Project Competition. We're honored to have with us today Professor Ming-Chi Tsai, Dean of the International College, and a special guest from the Graduate Institute of Hospitality Management, Dr. Robert I-Shou, along with our esteemed faculty members, fellow students, and of course our contenders and graduating seniors. The Graduation Project Competition is a highlight of the academic year, where top-performing teams from 4 departments showcase their hard work, talent, and research while learning from one another in the spirit of academic excellence. And now, to deliver his opening remarks and officially commence the competition, please welcome the Dean of the International College, Professor Ming-Chi Tsai.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I introduce myself. I don't think so, right? Firstly, I want to express my thanks, especially to Professor Robert Keith and his team. The team he led, who spent a lot of time to handle this competition. Okay, so can we give them thank them for their hard work. Okay, secondly, I need to, thank Professor James, Professor Yimu, and Professor Roxana, and Professor Paul, to help us for this competition. And then I want to congratulate to the student here, for you entering the final stage of this competition. Okay? But as we know, the competition is not just a competition. Okay, it's not only a competition, but also it's a very good chance to demonstrate and to evaluate what you have learned in the past 4 years. So please just present the best side of your project, okay? And also in the meantime, you can also absorb some advantages from other teams, okay? There's an old saying, no one is perfect, right? But I hope in the future, we can say that no one is perfect, except the student of International College. Okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean Tsai, for your inspiring words and for officially commencing this year's graduation project competition. Before we begin the presentations, I'll briefly summarize the structure of today's event for the benefit of the audience so everyone can follow along with ease. Each team will have 15 minutes to present, followed by a 5-minute Q&A session with the judges. My colleague, Brian, will be in charge of timekeeping. So as you can see, that's Brian right there. So contenders, please recognize him. A single bell will sound when 5 minutes are remaining in the presentation like this. And a double bell will signal the end of the allotted time like this. At that point, presenters need to wrap up and prepare for the Q&A portion. You'll find today's schedule on the screen right here, and the presentation order was determined by a lucky draw held on May 15, 2025. Presenters must use the same names listed in their written reports and PowerPoint slides for consistency. This helps our judges, faculty, and audience clearly identify each speaker. And just a quick reminder for everyone, we'll be taking attendance and a group photo later, so please stay until the end. And now, we'd like to recognize the individuals who have taken on one of the most demanding roles in this event, our panel of judges. This competition would not be possible without their dedication. They've not only taken the time to be here today, but have also carefully reviewed each team's written report. We're deeply grateful for their time, professionalism, and support in making this event happen. With that, let me briefly introduce our panel of judges. As some of you may not know them personally, each one represents a field within the International College, and some have even joined us from other institutions. Judges, please stand as I call your name to be recognized. Up first, Dr. Rosanna Lung, Associate Professor of the Graduate Institute for University. Up next, Dr. Ivo Chen, Associate Professor of the Department of National University. Up next, Dr. Paul C. Talley, former Assistant Professor of the College of Language Arts. And last but not least, Assistant Professor James Collins of the Department of International Media and University. Before we kick off with the first presentation, may I kindly ask everyone to switch off your phones and place them in silent mode to avoid any interruptions. And now, let's officially begin the competition. Best of luck to you all. Up first, may I call on Group 1 from the second IBA group, Tasha, Jane, Ariel, and Eric.